from the Eagles. Okay, believe me, 26 after 11 o'clock, 23 degrees, and well, I'm kind of worried now because it did get to Barbara's 27, missed my 28, started going down again, and now it's not looking so great. So maybe we're going to award Barbara the temperature of the day, I think. Fair call. Tuesday, November 16th, and today, believe me, absolutely elated again, because not only have we been sort of America, Canada, but now we're truly in Ontario. So check this out. But first of all,
Galaxy 107 FM.
that's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and an absolute pleasure to head right on back over to Stirling, Ontario, and catch up with a good friend of mine and ours here at Galaxy, Dan Washburn. Dan, nice to have you back, brother man.
Hey Grant, how are you, buddy?
Sorry, I didn't quite get that. Didn't push the button.
No worries. How are you doing, Grant? How are you?
I am absolutely cock-a-hoot, my friend. I'm having a great time today, and especially catching up with a good friend of ours. It's been a little while. How's things been going for you?
Good. Had a good the rest of the summer. I picked up a boat, and we've got a spot up on the lake up north, a couple of hours north, and not too big, but 115 horsepower, and we're doing some water skiing. The kids were skiing, and so we've been having a lot of fun with the boat, and just got it stored, of course, for the winter. We're coming into our winter season here.
How big's your arms?
How big's the house?
No, how big's your arms if you can pick up a boat?
Yeah, not big enough.
That sounds exciting. How much did the boat cost?
Oh, I don't know. I got it used probably somewhere around 10,000.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Not
bad.
too old. Not too old. A little bit old, but it's in good shape. It runs great. No, I looked around for a couple of months. I got it just shortly after I was talking to you last, I think in July. So I got it just around. It was a bit late getting it in the season, but I was being fussy. You got to make sure you find something that you think is going to go. It already was set up for skiing. It had already been a ski boat, so it had a nice ski pole on it and all that. So, no, we're pretty happy with it.
That's very, very cool. In fact, now you've got the summer covered, and also the winter, because you like to do a little downhill as well, don't you?
We do some downhill skiing, yeah, and now if we can start to travel again, I mean, I think we're just kind of something that we're doing in fear and trembling. We're just being cautious. I mean, I made my first trip back to Nashville since COVID started, so that. And then, of course, I'm a hobby carpenter. I mean, I do some woodworking stuff in the garage. I've got a nice shop out back, and so I've got a couple of projects to build out there for head office. She's got a couple of things she needs. So
I love the way you put head office, really. And speaking of which, how was the mistress and master of the building?
she's doing great. She's busy. I mean, she's still in the hospitals. She's in the hospital probably 4 or 5 times a week. She's on call there. Plus, she's got a private practice, right, doing what she does as a speech path, and then so she's a busy camper. She just never changes for her. I'm hoping she walks in at any point. At some point, she knows I'm going to be talking to you guys. So.
Fair enough, too. And how's the pup?
The pup is great. She's just had her 2nd birthday, and she's sacked out over there in the other chair. So I spend a lot of my time in this chair where I'm sitting now because I'm writing. We're doing a lot of Zoom writing. If COVID did anything, we're all writing a lot more. Those of us that write on Zoom or some kind of a platform. And so I spend a lot of time in this chair. And so when she sees me hit the chair, she says, "Oh, she goes, this is my cue to lay down and have a dog nap." And she does that for an hour or two. And then I get up and then we'll go for a walk or do something.
That's very cool. Emmerich Prasad is watching, Barbara Lindoran is watching, and Rick Snyder is watching. Nice to have all of you guys on board this morning. Believe me, it is an absolute pleasure to catch up with a good friend of Galaxy's, Dan Washburn. Now, Dan, tell me a little bit about Good Day. We're going to kick it off with that. So I think it's a good day every time we catch up with each other.
It's a good day every time we get together, buddy. Yeah, no, Good Day was just a fun song. And it's not going to change the world. It's the same as as the new single that just came out that we'll talk about in a minute. But Good Day was a lot of fun. And I wrote that with a couple of folks in Nashville that I write with, Kelly Johnson and Josie Pisto. And they're just good girls to write with, and I'm looking forward to doing some more with them. And we got talking about all the things that I had a working title called Good Day for a Good Day. And it ended up being Good Day, but we started writing about all the stuff. So it was just a fun song. We had a bunch of laughs writing it, and I think we revisited the thing once after we had it all roughed in.
I absolutely love this track. I think the last time we spoke, I said to you I had this on my in my car stereo. I still do. I play it like crazy. I really, really do. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is Dan Washburn and Good Day. It's hot in here. I asked the bosses for a fan, and they said, what sort of fan do you want? And I went, right, let's get specific. Scandinavian, maybe Swedish, 6 foot tall, blonde, blue eyes, does this all day, about 18 years of age would be perfect, you know what I mean?
I know, I've ordered a dishwasher just about the same.
You know what I got? I got a gold ear.
Ah! Perfect.
He doesn't know what a gold ear is.
Oh, he doesn't know what a gold ear is. It's, what size is that, 17 inch?
Enjoyed the
17-inch blade fan.
Beauty.
It's white. She goes, so here you go, it's blonde. Oh gosh. Sean Simpson's watching. Sweetheart, glad to have you back again. And Donnie Coulter is watching. Hey, yeah, bro. Nice catching up with you just a couple of minutes ago. Love to Mark as well and the rest of the boys from Creatures of Condition. We love your music. Thank you for joining us, Donnie. Real pleasure. And it was a great, great interview. Enjoyed that, I really did. Who else is on board this morning? Chi Autumn is watching as well. Nice. Thank you to Chi for joining us. Believe me, you're going to love Dan Washburn's music. And Dan, I will talk about your Irish tour when we come back, because that's fascinating. It's nice to hear somebody is actually getting some work and some international work, you know what I mean? Because we're starving for it here. We are.
Yeah, I know. It's been tough.
Yeah, believe me.
You guys have had it rough. You guys have had it free.
We have our own entertainment company. Literally, we do everything, all the logistics, from building the stages to sound equipment to motels, hotels, accommodations, foods, everything, even medical requirements. We take care of all of that, and we haven't worked for about 2 years, and it's...
Gosh.
It's you, so I say, hey, it's a good day. Oh, yeah, it's a good day for a good day. It's a good day. It's a good day for a good day.
Always in for a good day when I catch up with Dan Washburn, coming out of Stirling, Ontario. Now, got to say hi to Sean Simpson as well. Sean, we love you. You rock. You really do. Now, Dan, I want to talk to you about touring, because you just informed me that you're heading offshore to Ireland. Now, A, why Ireland? But B, what are you expecting over there as far as crowds and that go? What kind of show are you going to be doing?
I think it's probably pretty small, soft seat venues and a couple of clubs. I don't think they're huge, but I really haven't talked to the promoter about it. Gerald Bryan, who is also does a broadcast at Carlow FM in Ireland, is the promoter on this one, and he would be able to answer that better. But I think they're smaller venues than larger. They're just doing it like everybody else, a little bit of fear and trembling, and we're just starting to get opened up. So I think we've got a couple of dance. I think one's a dance club, so that'll be fun. And I think it's a nice size club too. It's not too little. So that's going to be kind of fun. We're going to be working with a live band, and we're going to be doing combination live band and I think acoustic guitar, just very intimate, kind of like a stripped down, unplugged at times. And I think we're also going to be working with some tracks or a combination. I may be working with my track plus playing live as I go because I prefer to play when I'm singing when I can. So why Ireland? They asked, and that's the first thing. They're playing my music over there. I'm doing well over there. And I'm doing a lot of writing with a lot of Irish people as well. So that's been a blessing. And I'm also starting to produce music for a couple of individuals there. I produced 2 tracks for one woman, Angela Breen, and I produced a track for another woman by the name of Regina McDermott. And I might be producing a track for another friend, Noah Boland over there. All great singers, all great people. Yeah. And then I've been writing with 2 or 3 more. Seamus Fitzsimmons, who's brilliant. He's a veteran writer. It's similar to me. We've been doing it a long time, and he's just a brilliant writer. Yeah. And so
Dan,
those people.
I think I've heard.
Most of those people are going to be on this tour.
Okay, well, out of those names, Seamus Fitzsimmons, it rings a bell here. To be very honest with you, I think I know that name.
Oh, he's freaking brilliant. If you don't have his music, I'll get whoever. I'll put the word into him to get some music to you. Yeah, to Barb. Yeah, he is absolutely phenomenal. He's been writing a long time. He's just, it's the kind of guy you can listen to that, you can sit down and have a toddy and listen to him and put that on for an hour and just relax. And it's like, yeah, this is kind of cool. And his songs are good. He's a storyteller. I like him. Nice guy. And he sings great. All of them do. Noel Boland is a force to be reckoned with. Regina McDermott, another one. They're just brilliant singers and good people. That's the nicest part. So I'm looking forward to meeting them all in person. If I have to, I guess I can have a beer. And we're going to do a few dates. I think I'm only going to be over for about a week and a half. And I think I've got a couple of days in the studio during the day. And then we're doing, wherever we're singing or performing, we're doing a couple in the north of Ireland. Probably up by where your mates are, up towards Belfast way, and then we're doing I think 3 or 4 dates down in the south, and then I think I'm in the studio somewhere just outside of Dublin.
Okay, very very cool. Learn to drink Guinness.
Yeah, I might have put 1 or 2 of them down in my day. I worked with an Irish band for a year and a half in Canada here.
Well, you know what I'm talking about. You need a knife and fork to drink that stuff, right?
Yeah, almost.
Almost, literally. It's a meaty drink. Literally, it's full body. Having said that, and Dan, believe me, I was excited when I first heard this because, believe me, I thought this is going to get a reaction. We've played it a number of times, haven't said anything to anybody about it. Just to see what, drop the toe in the water kind of thing. We'll try it out just to see what people would think. And, well, what do you know? I think they connected with it straight away. So tell me, you'd rather what?
Well, just like anybody. I mean, I had this idea about I'd rather do this than work. I'd rather do this than have to do this. I'd rather, be careful, I won't swear. All the stuff, we'll call it, all the stuff that you have to do versus all the stuff you want to do. So there's like needs versus wants, right? And we have to, in life, we got to balance them out. So I was talking to my friend Holly Ashby, who I wrote this with, about when you write, you sit down, you do a little handshake, and you talk about all your titles and ideas. I told her about I'd rather. She said, I'd rather. What is that? What's that mean? I said, I'd rather do just about anything than have to work hard or do that, or then I'd rather do this. I'd rather be fishing. And she's like, oh. So we literally wrote a list of the stuff we have to do versus the stuff we'd rather be doing. And we just started having fun with it and placing them around, and then come up with a melody. The two of us, Holly's a great person to write with, and the two of us went back and forth on melody ideas, and it came together pretty quick. I think we went back and revisited it once, and just tweaked it, and I recorded it in August when I was in Nashville, first trip back in a while. So it was a lot of fun.
Well, I got to let you know, 1,721 requests for it so far. It is making that connection. It really, really is. Got to congratulate you for that. Here, live at Galaxy 107 FM, joined by the man himself, Dan Washburn. I'd rather. Gosh, it's hot in here.
Oh, we've got the little sweetheart there, Lord.
Hello. Oh gosh, isn't she cute?
Sadie decided she needed to see who I was talking to.
Yep,
Right there.
yep. Hey Sadie, unfortunately I don't have a female voice, Sadie.
No, she likes female voices. But she just come over. It's getting close to her supper time, I think. So she's
Oh,
reminding me.
Nice, nice.
She's a good dog, actually.
So, have we made a cartoon out of you yet?
I think you might have.
Have
yeah,
we?
we did, I think so, August.
August.
No, I think you made one out of you guys and sent it to me. That was great.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to get Barbara to make one out of you now.
Perfect.
Yeah, believe me. It's one of the few things that actually makes me look good. I mean, I've got a perfect face for radio.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, it is. Literally. But, having said that, my friend, you know, I don't mind being animated.
Any time up in the air at all?
Not in about 2.5 years now.
Yeah, gosh.
Yeah, it's been about that long since we've known each other. I think the last time I went up, literally, I went up to go and take a photo for you. I got my mate to take a photo of our town for you. That was about the last time. It's just been one of those things with this COVID thing.
Yeah, I know. No, I know. I haven't been up in a long time. I'd like to. Up at the lake where we go in the summer, there's two guys that have planes on the water there. A couple of Cessnas, you know.
Yep,
There's a couple of 172 Cessnas up there. I think they're both 172 Cessnas.
Okay.
Yeah, with pontoons on them.
Nice, nice.
And I'm looking at those things, and my wife says, "Yeah, you're not getting one. You're not getting one." You know.
Don't worry.
I said,
I
I'll finish my pilot's license and we'll get a boat. No, or a plane. No, you're not.
I hear the same thing a lot.
Trees ground down. Pick it up or not to go to town. Party like there's no tomorrow. Hoop and holler kind of thing. It was up to me. I swear that's where I'd rather be. It was up to me. I swear that's where I'd rather be. Man, I'm gonna get all this stuff. This is where I'd rather be.
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today I'm joined, of course, by the man himself, Dan Washburn, and, well, this is where I'd rather be right now, to be honest with you. I like this, I do. Catching up with good friends, especially. Now, Dan, have you got anything new in the pipeline? Are you looking at releasing new stuff?
Oh gosh, yeah. I've got 4 songs at the studio I'm working on that we cut the beds for, and they're done. And I've got a couple of them sang, and I've got more to do. I'm actually working on a movie. I got a song going into a movie in Nashville, and I've been working with a company down there, and it's a really cool song. We're just getting it going. I was talking to them this afternoon, and we've just actually put full orchestration on it. at the studio up here. And I don't mean like a string pad. I mean like Andy Thompson at the studio here at Studio 29 wrote. He scores them all out. He writes what he's going to play out. Then he records it digitally, an instrument at a time. And he's classically trained. So, I mean, he's has the ability to do it. I don't. And he's just brilliant. And so we've pretty much got that one almost done. And then I'm working on a couple of other songs for a couple of different movies.
Okay, now hold on, Dan. And believe me, investigative journalism here. Let's do some breaking news. Can we name the movie?
Not yet.
Not yet. I knew that was coming. I really did. No comment, all that sort of stuff. I get a lot of that. I do. Believe me, I do.
What's the old songwriter's line? It ain't final till it's on vinyl.
Yeah.
So I can once I know that it's in the track, it's in the score. And the guy that told me it's in is the guy that is in charge of it, so of the music. So I mean, I don't see there's any reason, and he was all excited, and we co-wrote it together. It's one of these songs. The woman, I can tell you what it's about. It's about Alzheimer's, and it's about a woman who contracts Alzheimer's, and it's just really well done. We sat down. My wife's experience working in the brain injured community, and me as well, and so we both had experience working with people that have Alzheimer's or some type of a brain injury. And there's a movie called 50 First Dates. I don't know if you've ever seen it, with Adam Sandler in it. And there's like 10-second Bob, and it's this guy like, "Hi, I'm Bob," and he introduces himself, and you talk for like 10 seconds. He goes, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Bob," and he introduces himself again. So my idea was when we were talking, we're going back and forth, in the preliminary part of the write, and I just said, it's kind of like you can meet somebody, and then a few seconds later, a couple of minutes later, they can look at you and go, "Have we met?" And he goes, "Have we met?" And I went, "Have we met?" And he goes, "That's a great idea." So we wrote a song called "Have We Met?"
Okay.
And it's at the end of it, I'm all teary, and he had to go to the bathroom and get his composure. It was really emotional. And we both had family members, and friends that have had to deal with it, and we know the tragedy of it. And so it was really emotional for both of us. And I think that the good thing about that, I think it made for a very honest song. And so Terry Wayne, shout out to you, brother. I think we wrote a good song.
Dan, I'm kind of hoping that you're going to pass that on to me when it's appropriate, because I would love to be able to play it. I really, really would. Because I'm a big fan of yours anyway. You know what I mean? So much respect.
You will get it. I promise you'll get it.
Nice. So having said that, my friend, we are going to have to move on. Unfortunately, it's dragged on a little bit. It's been my fault today. I've got to be honest with you. But thank you so much for taking the time out of your day and talking to us down here in New Zealand. I would love to be able to catch up with you in the new year. I want to wish you and your family, everybody, a very happy, safe, festives. And
Hang on. It's all right.
Barbara just hit me with her light. Wow.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that makes the retinas go weird. It really does. But please take care over the festives. Let's catch up again in the new year. What do you reckon?
Absolutely, Grant. No, it's always good talking to you guys. Season's greetings. Have a good Christmas holiday, and get some time to yourself. And I know you guys are really busy there at Galaxy FM, so just try and get some downtime when you can, brother. That's all I'm going to say.
Don't know what that is. I really don't. Believe me, in the public holidays, everybody has a holiday. I'm still here working, babysitting everything. I can foresee that happening over the Christmas period again as well. So, but later on, I might get a couple of days or something somewhere, go fishing, go flying, maybe jump out of a perfectly good plane. Just something to take my mind off radio.
You got to find some stuff you'd rather do.
Yep, exactly. And I've learnt that the guys that we interviewed earlier on, one of them actually knows what a gentleman's club is. He's going to introduce me to that idea.
Oh, wow. Okay, let me know how that goes.
Yeah.
I might have to make a trip down for that.
Yeah, well, I says to him, I don't know what one is. Do you play cards? What? He goes, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Love that. Hang in there, Dan. We're going to do a couple of photos, but in the meantime, let's go back to the other studio. You're right, you're at Galaxy.
Galaxy 107 FM.